Hello everybody, welcome back to Connection Problem, the game. Hang on, we're having a stutter. There we go. It's been a little bit. We had some familial business last week, and we were not able to do the stream. I'm actually just gonna get rid of this. There's no reason to have this here anymore. But yeah, we're back this week, and the goal today... excuse me. Oh, cool. Connection problem. Perfect. The goal today is to start a spacecraft and maybe find Blue Set. Although Blue Set is not here. He is going to be a little late. There we go. Do I? It isn't? Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure I'm not in creative mode. And then we're going to go ahead and make it the beginning of the day. Right about there. There we go. So, all sorts of shenanigans here. Oh boy, connection problem. Why? I even let people join for a while beforehand. How many people are on? What's going on? It's that server up. Bouncing off that server up bit. Come on. Simmer down. Simmer down. Simmer down. Okay. So I accidentally left the server up like overnight last night. And that was exciting, but it doesn't look like anything got broken. Other than my poor fighter last week. That was a thing that happened. So I think actually we're gonna have full batteries. Yeah. Looks like batteries are completely full, which is refreshing, to be honest. Okay, so, might go over to the Blue Set thing and recover his shenanigan. TPA's over there, 120 kilometers away. I think I'm gonna get moving. Please. Oh, is this how we're gonna do it tonight? Hey, Fonzie. Hey, Brian. Hey, Craziel. How are things going? Let's go. Unlocked. And lift off. "36 minutes of power." And we will begin the thrusting. Hey, Coldstone. Nab's not around yet. She's putting the girl to bed, as per usual. It's a hectic day. Our, what the... Are we actually moving? No. Connection problem. We are moving. It's just... Space engineers. I suspect this particular series is about to meet, in the next few streams, a rather sudden end because of all of these connection problems. It's almost like there's a giant, massive mega grid being streamed in by a bunch of people all the time. Almost like that. Probably not, though. Hello, Hopeful Echo. How are you doing? Haven't seen you about in Discord much. You been alright? Well, at least we have tunes while we got connection problems. So, what's been going on in the life of DE and Nab? So, okay, that's an asteroid impact there. Well, it's been sunny here, so we've been doing lots of outdoor stuff. I'm distracted is fine. Glad you're doing okay. We have been enjoying the weather, the delightful weather. Oh, good. Looks like we're getting a sandstorm starting. Just what I wanted to have happen. We have also been considering a move across the country. So that's a thing that might be happening. Depending on a job that I have applied for my current company. We are tired of the cost of living in this state, and would dearly like to live in a place where our children may have a chance of owning their own home someday. But unlikely, considering the way everything else goes. But, so there is a town in South Carolina near a possible workplace for me that has, like, the perfect home for us. But, oh, it's nothing set in stone yet, Vice Corps. I would have to, there's a lot of things I have to line up first. And if first I have to land an interview, then they have to offer me the correct amount of money. And then things will be talking. That was fast. Nabarine has arrived. I'm going to turn down the music just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Much better. Connection problem. But yeah, so the cost of living there is like 23% cheaper. The median home value is 50% of what it is here. Rumor has it that people talk to their neighbors there. It just generally seems more our speed. Downsides, heat, bugs, and far away from family. So, we'll see.
Yeah.
I've been stressing out about it.
Yeah, I can tell because you're already telling all the people.
I told them that it's a might thing, and I don't know if it will happen or not. Somebody asked me how things are going.
And that's all the things that are happening in your brain.
I haven't said all the things I'm worried about, because then they'd be like, this guy needs a therapist.
Yeah. So about what's happening and why I'm here, they are watching a Despicable Me movie, and they are all very interested in that, and so I was like, all right, you can watch this. And the littlest was like, I'm loving this is great. So they're all in there watching together, and when it's done, then the middle child will hike upstairs and will come and get me, and I'll put the littlest to bed.
Okie dokie.
I'm very loud in your ears because I can hear it through my own ears.
Try again.
Can I hear me now?
Western Washington can be quite sad, yes. Agreement. Yeah, I think it has to do with something I did to record some of the bar casting earlier this week. I think the mic in, not the mic, the chat input might have been doubled up. Just sailing away though.
We're sailing away.
I mean, on the plus side for having kids, we'd be 6.5 hours from Disney World. So that might be a doable family vacation at some point. Probably not, though, because Disney's like, oh, you have a family? We don't want you here.
I don't want you here.
Unless you can pay with gold, then we want you here.
Here's the other cool thing, though, is I used to work seasonally for them, and being 6 hours away, seasonal work would be a lot easier.
Season your work.
With what? Cayenne pepper?
Or something.
Or something. This is a family show.
That's how families get made.
That's true.
Cayenne pepper.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Galadus, I loved going to Disney World the few times I've been there. And if anyone has the proper frame of mind, most people would enjoy themselves. If you had the loveliest of tour guides, as I did, you would probably also enjoy yourself. Don't go in the summer. The heat is not worth it. I have been in the summer. I have been in the winter. I have been in the fall. I've been in the spring. I've been in every season. I've been a lot because Nab used to work there, and I can get in for free. I have to pay now. Not quite mortgage a house, but yeah, it's pretty bad. It's actually more expensive to go to Disney World for a week than it is to go on a cruise for a week with a family of 6. Wow, just all the connection problems today.
Well, I just joined, so.
It's all Nab's fault. I blame her.
Kate.
Wife, Evan and his wife went with no kids in October, and it was great.
Yeah.
Yes, my favorite times were the times when it was just me and Nab and no kids. It was great. For many reasons.
For some people, they like to go for the rides. I was a ride operator and a show helper and things like that. I liked the shows. I liked going for the shows and the street atmosphere, and I hear that's going to be a lot harder now because after COVID, they had to cut back a lot of the street atmosphere and stuff like that. I think they're starting to get it back, but that was what made it magical for me.
Brace for connection problem.
I liked that.
Every time somebody reconnects, it just the server hates itself. We're almost to Blue Set's little thing. We'll have to recover it. And then maybe this time when
I thought it was Waco's little thing.
Oh, no, Waco's little thing is completely different from Blue Set's thing.
Okay.
Kids don't ruin Disney. The parks were kind of made for kids.
They were made for families. That's specifically made for families.
Like there's, well, maybe not Epcot, not anymore, but Epcot was actually supposed to have people living in it.
There's a big, bright, beautiful tomorrow.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Evan. You have a great evening. High five the wife for going to Disney. And making it out alive.
Thank you, Evan, for saying we're great. That's very nice of you.
I didn't see that part. See, anything that has to do with a compliment for me, my brain just was like, nah. Or Epcot. Epcot's fun. I like Epcot.
It can be fun. It did not turn into what Disney had wanted it to be.
Neither did the Disney company.
That is true. But yeah, he had these huge plans, and then he died, and so the plans died with him.
I guess I'll die, I guess.
It's still fun. You know what? I love people watching in Epcot. People watching in Epcot is fantastic.
Let's see. This one?
But yeah, with the parks are lots of fun without kids because you can move faster, you can do things that you want to do, and you don't have to worry about super tired children. However, the parks are great with kids because things that you would never have noticed before, you notice now because the kids notice them, and it requires you to slow down, and sometimes that's better. As long as you're not shoving the children around trying to make them do things so that you get your money's worth, you're fine. If you're the type of parent that's like, we paid us so much money, so we have to get our money's worth, then like everybody will be miserable. Every single person will be miserable.
But no one will be as miserable as Nab
It's true.
when she sees those things. Lucid says, Isn't it amazing that we as humans have, what happened to your well,
What happened to his name? I'm not even seeing his name.
Lucid?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I got to
Yeah.
turn the Nab cam on.
It's not there. Hold on.
It'll show up by the title eventually.
Okay, I think the camera is probably still on.
Well, yeah, it's because you're Canadian, and they don't have anything like Disney World in Canada. Blue Set, if you are watching, I did, per maybe haps, at the end of last stream, forget to shut down the server before going to bed. So,
Whoa.
I have made you into a space master, Blue Set. You may use your thingy and teleport to where your base should be. And if it is not there, if you have a blueprint, you may paste it in. If you do not have something, you may paste in something similar to what you had. And then let me know when that's done, and I will remove the Space Master from you. Because this is my bad. I was tired and I went to bed. And I woke up in the morning and it was like, runtime 17 hours. I was like, oh, see Daisy. On the plus
You
side.
posted about it too, though, right?
Uh-huh. On the plus side, I have a fully charged battery pack on the ship. Which is the
Yay.
important part.
Who cares about your base? We have power. I hope he had a blueprint of his. Most people don't blueprint their bases.
I mean, depends on how often he's played on a server. If you play on a server, like an online server, you blueprint your stuff
Well,
like every
sure.
10 minutes because you never know when the server's just gonna go nope and die.
I was watching a relatively new person to Space Engineers play on Twitch the other day, and they were like, "Do you play on the servers?" And I'm like, "No."
Nabarine doesn't play
why
this game
not?
for fun.
Well, yeah, I
Nabarine-
don't. But even if I did, I wouldn't be on the servers. I play lots of games for fun that I could be on public servers for, and I don't. And yeah.
Except for that time that you played Sea of Thieves pretty regularly.
Yeah,
And that's
but
kind of
I
why
don't
you don't
anymore.
play on
Yeah.
public servers because they were awful to you.
Yes, they're awful to each other. They're awful to me, and they were awful to our children. And so.
Okay,
I'm
Blue
not
said,
gonna do that.
if your base has power, I will take away Space Master.
Is that like Bookmaster, but with space?
Space!
Sir Research Base.
Ba-doom boom, ba-doom boom boom, ba-doom boom, ba-doom boom, ba-doom boom. Sea of Thieves, yeah, I mean, it's hit and miss with Sea of Thieves. Some people like to fight and it's fun, and some people like to fight and then they're like, yeah, oh, you should drown your children. Which is literally something that they told Nab once.
But that wasn't even about fighting.
That was somebody like you were open crewing, right?
No, I was fishing with one of the boys, and we had the audacity to want to fish near an outpost where this person was sitting waiting so he could murderize people.
and he told me to drown my children.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Blue Sit, go ahead and put a new survival kit down, and then let me know when you've done that, and I will remove the Speshmaster. Nico, have you been drinking the maple syrup again?
There is a stingray below us.
Oh, yes, there is. Oh, it's way hard.
We have guns, yes. We have pew pew.
We do have pew pew. We don't have much big pew pew. We have some big pew pew. I can turn on the big pew pew.
Okay, you don't have to. It doesn't look very interested. Granted, it is getting closer, but I can't tell if that's just because we are going over it.
Okay, F3. Blue Sit.
Oh, you see in the Discord all the...
I know exactly what happened. I just gave the correction. Okay, I see the little bulldog, and I see a research base. I'll find a place to set down around here somewheres.
Okay.
Then we'll have to retrieve Blue Set's craft. I can understand why it ended up crashing, because there's mountains and stuff.
Yes, there are many mountains. It looks like it's crashed in the mine that it started.
It does look like that, doesn't it?
It sure
This
does.
should be an interesting recovery mission here. And then once we've recovered that, and Blue Set will know where we are, so maybe Blue Set can come join us. Once we've figured all that flibberty gibbet out, we can work on our orbital systems. I don't think we're taking this chunk of surfboard to orbit, though.
I don't think so either.
I think we'll have to make a dedicated craft. We could reimagine the upper deck into a launch gantry and build the whole thing sideways on a hinge and then flip it up and hope that
like
works.
we've done before.
Wouldn't that be fun? Well,
You mean you'll actually find someone?
we
yeah.
found several people, Vice Corps. See,
Yes.
we still have one. He definitely didn't just appear on the ship magically.
Yes.
But we found all of the Potato Alliance people.
The potato.
That's what it is. Sorry, the Potato Ascendant. I landed at their base a couple streams ago. Vice Corps has not been keeping up. Legasp. Legasp.
Okay, no, it was just voxels not coming in. It looks like he crashed in between these rocks. He's in the chasm.
It does. Okay, well, I'm gonna land.
Bye.
Okay, goodbye. I guess I'm gonna land over here.
Okay. I'm falling.
I am descending. Holy crap! I'm descending fast.
Yeah, Vice Corps, I think you were probably driving.
Excuses. Oh, we just lost the sun.
Yep.
I thought
Another
I...
sandstorm. Goodness, I can't see a thing. Did you just...
Just messing with the sun, seeing what was going on.
Probably freaked a whole bunch of people out.
That's, I mean, not my problem, really. I can't see.
You can't either. This could end very poorly.
I'm, very high up, still.
Yep.
Did you find the dead?
No, I didn't find the dead. I have 22 things of health left, but I found the rocks.
Deploying landing gear in the hopes that they save me.
This is awful. This is a really bad storm.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's Space Engineers, so why would they want you to play the game?
I found the ship.
Did you?
I did.
I'm glad we added the extra thrusters last stream. And sudden clearness again. What? Oh my gosh. Game's more ADHD than I am.
Access denied.
Blue set is on his way here.
Okay. Why are you landing over there?
Because there's a research base over there.
I suppose.
There's also cobalt over here. And silicon. Forward a little bit till I find some flatter ground. And scoot is definitely the operative term. She really does handle like an actual ship.
I'm flying.
Flying. Oh, are you flying Blue Suit's thingy?
Uh-huh.
Is it actually flying?
Its forward thrusters are dead. So
Okay.
it can go up and it can go sideways, but it cannot go forward.
Why am I up here? Okay. Why?
This is bad. Oh.
You died from a collision, respawning.
Oh, it gets going pretty quick.
I see you moving.
Yep.
There, I'll swap over to you, I think. Because this could be amusing.
Yeah, going forward with no forward thrust is exciting.
You tilt forward, like, think helicopter.
Oh, I know. I've also been going... The thing is it starts slowly and then it's like, I'm going quick, suddenly. It also likes to go in a slight turn.
Let's see, where can I go? Is it here?
This is exciting. I am coming.
Okie dokie.
Health low.
Yes, I know my health is low. It's been low.
Your health is critical.
She's late to the party.
Your husband is critical.
I'm climbing a hill, going sideways. I feel like a crab.
You're Krabby Nabby.
Yes! That was a different ship, though.
Ship.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a bit of a rubber band.
Whoa. Like, whoa. Let's see. Best way to do this. They've begun the flight deck conversion.
Already, huh?
Why not?
Where are we going? Come on. Where are
I
we
don't
going?
know. Where are you going?
It's being frustrating. Hello.
Hi. You have found a thing.
I did. Salvage operation complete.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
needs- oh.
Goodbye.
Phantom forces.
No, you're still hovering. Not phantom at all.
Well, but I wasn't moving.
It doesn't care that you weren't moving.
But this happened before, remember? Where everything just was pulled.
No, it's not pulling. Your thrusters are still on. You have to land.
I know.
And see, now no movie.
I had landed.
The thrusters were still on, so you
Yes,
weren't.
I was just about to turn them off, and it was like, "Yoop."
Yes, because you were not angled exactly right. It was moving.
Okay. Well, ship is here.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna go heal.
It can't be massive, the ship that we build.
I thought that we were. Wait. Isn't this what we want to bring into orbit with all the pebbles?
Yes. The trick is going to be pulling certain things out of down below.
You
I just-
people.
Yeah. Oh, Blue Set has us on radar now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look! BSG bullpup over there. Isn't
Yep.
that what we have? Oh, this is the bulltog. The bulltog.
There's the bulldog.
The bulltog. The bolt hog. So.
There are some things that exploded over here that I'm gonna go get. And of course there's an unknown signal on the top of the mountain across from a research base. I'm listening to beautiful music while I fly over the crags.
Yeah.
Tempers off. Falling with style. Conserve hydrogen. I don't know if I'll find the things that exploded when I hit the rocks. But maybe I will. I'm very good at finding and keeping things, just not people. Oof. Oof. Bag. Server jitters. Okay, explosion. No, these are rocks. Where was he mining and why? Wasn't it over here? It's just over here. Might have been up higher. I'm going to lose all of my fuel. Yeah, I came in when there was a sandstorm, so oh well. It's gone forever. That's okay. Do 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 do. Pointless trip was pointless, but that's okay. And conserve. That was lame. I wasn't even touching the button, and it was like, no. We went from 17 to nothing in the tank.
I am doing the fly back and forth thing a lot.
Oh, because you're building?
Yeah. Oh, oh,
Oh! It is a race, it is a race. I am winning.
You're weaning?
I'm winning.
So once we grab blue set, there's just a few other people we have to grab, I think. We've got a Noganite somewhere.
Somewhere.
He Who Types somewhere.
We have a question from Darkwind.
In the back half into the spaceship because of the...
To just cut off the back end with all the cryopods.
Yeah, but it's this whole thing... My thought was we literally cut this out lift the ship up, move the ship, and just put like slap a battery on there so poor Clonk doesn't die. Actually, Clonk should be fine because he will have his all his stuff in him until we.
Oh, he's going so fast.
What?
He's here.
Oh, he's here. Lucet detected.
Gonna drag him in.
Yeah. Collected.
Hello.
Remember, you have to go to push to talk in this channel to avoid shenanigans. He'll get it eventually.
I like that he has a big old disconnected symbol for me. That's probably why I can't see his name on my in-game chat.
He is very much connected.
I know.
Maybe you need to reconnect.
Perhaps take the camera back.
Why? I took
Alright,
it
is that
back. There he is. Hello. Welcome to the investigator.
Yes, it is very investigative. Also,
Yep.
too, neat ship.
Well, thank you.
I forgot the quick reconnect.
F5.
That's what I thought, but then it scared me because I was like, but what if that's actually just closing all the things?
Yeah, I had to take the uranium out of the old bulldog here since I got the bullpup.
Okay.
I score the real reason why we're not just sealing up the sides and going is because DE wants to make another ship.
Yes.
Why not?
Also, it's going to be more difficult to cut out and drop that out the bottom and move it and attach it to the ship than it is going to be to just, you know, take the carrier up. So yeah, I don't know what you want to do with this one. You can repair it if you want. My question to you is, do you want to continue on as your own faction, or do you want to join our faction and be collected? Connection problem.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I'll join you guys. Because my base is just off in the middle of nowhere. If we want a detour, like maybe 10, 30 minutes down to the south, 100 k's away,
We can
we'll
collect
probably,
collect what you've got there.
yeah.
We have a keeper!
All right. Well, if you go ahead and join our faction, you can apply to join our faction. I think you have to leave yours first. And go ahead and apply, and I will accept you. There he is.
Huzzah!
He has joined the gang.
Ta-da!
All right. Well, if you want to like slowly repair this one to a point to where we can get it locked down somewhere, and then lock down the other one, we can fly to your base. How far away was it? Did you say? Half an hour?
Yeah, let me go ahead and send you the GPS.
Yeah, throw the
there.
GPS in here.
All right, there it is.
There it is.
My old base. I was going to tear down the old bullpup and see about finding a docking port for the other one.
118. Okay, that's doable. That's doable in the time we've got left. No problem. Let's see. Where can I put a docking board? A docking board. Can I give GPS? Hang on. I know it's better than a GPS.
A flare gun?
They should see us now. Investigator now has a beacon out to 200 kilometers. Oh. I don't. You could stick it to this mag pad here until we figure out a place to put it.
Because 2 of our ships were eaten.
Not eaten. Repurposed.
Which way do you want me facing?
Doesn't matter, as long as it's secure. And we got to work on that other one. How big are the cryopods?
Pretty
They are
large.
1, 2, 3. Was it 5 of them? By 2? Maybe I just counted myself.
There are
4, 1,
6,
2,
no
3,
4, aren't there?
4
Yeah.
on each side, so
Yeah.
4 by 3 by 1. I think I'll want to actually keep part of. It'd be kind of fun to keep part of the gondola here. Should we try to take the whole gondola with us?
Oh, I found out the part of the miner that blew up. It was actually the cargo that had all the good tools in it.
Of course.
No.
Isn't that always how it goes? It's like, I've been working so hard on this stuff, and no.
Well, that might have been my fault. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I did kind of see it get careened, but that wasn't your fault. It was just there was no gyros on this thing.
Yeah, I did note that.
I mean, the other
It
option
had
is
no forward thrust, but it had no gyros either, so trying to turn.
you can either repair or we can just grind it down and stick it into the cargo.
Oh,
Up
that's what
to
I'm
you.
doing right now. It's just
grinding, okay.
tearing it down.
Okay. I'm good at that. I can help.
Also, too, all the metal grids from the thrusters
Yes.
and reactor components.
Yes.
Haha.
Goody goody gumdrops.
Just gotta be careful, otherwise we will end up
Inventory
killing
full.
our ship.
It won't be killed, it'll just be slightly scuffed.
Cool story.
Inventory full.
Yeah.
Inventory
just-
full.
It won't let me fix a block.
Let me come see. Oh, the corner light was on top of it.
Inventory full.
Oh, get back.
Sorry.
Oh no, it happens all the time. That's part of the comedy of the game, right?
I just like how it's a universal capact.
Mm-hmm.
Although I keep running into people who don't know who that is. Because we're kind of like zebra monkeys, and we and Wasted and Shaq are kind of in like an older generation of space engineers, even though we are still making space engineers content.
Yeah, but we're not popular anymore because we're not skibbity toilet enough or
Inventory
whatever.
full.
Whatever the young people
Skibbity
say.
riz toilet yacht something. I don't know.
Yeah, the more you think about it, the less you want to be involved.
I think I lost 20 brain cells just saying that.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I was in there for the meme, and then I'm stuck with the lore.
Oh,
Inventory full.
inventory full.
People are like, yeah, memes. They were invented at this point. We're like,
not
no,
quote.
we
Do not
They were-
quote the dark magics to me. I was there when
the
they were
old
written.
magic.
Old magic, whatever. It was dark magic when it was written, not old.
I was there when it was first wrote.
When it was written, yes.
And even I get that wrong.
Oh, you have fancy tools in here, Blue Set. Grab your fancy tools.
See, they're still there.
Where?
In the container thing on top of the doodad, where the cockpit used to be.
Oh, but why
Inventory
did it not
full.
show up?
I don't know. It's there now.
I mean, we could still blame Keen.
Usually.
Inventory full.
Oh, jeez. Nope. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
How did some of that die? I don't understand.
Missing girder.
Yeah, but it wasn't missing when it got ground. Ha ha ha, break stuff.
Okay, it's there. It's just lag. Yeah.
Inventory full.
Whoa. Fly things twice, fly things twice.
Ah, I see why. I may or may not be the second highest ping in the server.
I didn't think you were that far from us. Or are you like on a
I
bad...
am East Coast.
Yeah, I mean,
we play with East Coasters all the time.
yeah. What's your ping?
I just blame my provider at this point.
123 is not that bad. Try playing with like 200 plus. 180 to 200 is really interesting. That's about what we have to Australia. When I was doing Wrong Way Up,
Inventory full.
that was an adventure.
My favorite was playing Raft with them and being like, okay, Splitsy, you take care of the shark because nobody else can.
Capac could have.
Yeah, but if he wanted to.
To be fair, even when I was playing with Zori and Na, it was still difficult for anybody who wasn't the host to time it right. My favorite thing about that game was that it was like a college project.
Do you have an ice lake near you? Blue set?
Nope, I am in a cul-de-sac.
Okay. Brace for liftoff.
Okay. Just in case you didn't realize, he was totally talking about in-game. I found tools. Did somebody die and lose all the tools?
Yeah, both of us.
What speed were you going for your journey here?
Like 125 meters a second.
Oh, it's gonna be longer. Yeah, this doesn't do that. This doesn't go that fast.
I'm just
In fact,
lucky
we're
the
going
miner actually
backwards.
did so.
Did you turn all the refineries off, D?
Yes, for power reasons, I can turn them back on briefly.
That's okay.
Not making much of a difference. They can stay on, I suppose. takes a little bit for her to get moving. I see that we are grinding down some stone again because we're dropping gravel.
There was a bunch of scrap. Okay, I am going to get in a cryopod and hop off because the movie is done. So I will go and take care of baby.
Okay.
Go ahead and turn the cam off.
Abcam disabled. We are on course for blue sit base.
Encores.
On course, yes.
Clap, 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 clap. Okay, I will return eventually.
We hope. We do hope. How much uranium did you bring with you, by the way, Blue Set?
Let me check the cargo. Right now in the rear cargo is 38.8.
Not really enough to make a difference. Not with the amount of power this thing consumes moving. We've got about 16 minutes of flight. Is the rub there.
I'll put the uranium in the cargo so at least it gets used.
Oh, we don't have a reactor on this thing. You could build one if you wanted. It'll slightly...
Where at?
Just somewhere connected to one of the ports should be fine. There's a couple forward in the forward cargo area underneath the bow. Might work.
Or I could do it in the engine room. That'll work.
We have an engine room?
Yeah, you got two hydrogen engines in the batteries.
I guess there's that. Yeah, we have two engine rooms then, forward and aft.
Ah, then I'm looking at forward then.
Red, I see your signal 19k away. Red who? Well, we're getting closer to your base. I feel like you've made this trek a few times.
Yeah, quite a few. One by rover and had to complete by foot, but didn't make it.
Well, at least we're flying in style now. You got silver over there.
Would you like me to get the silver? I
No,
looking to get
we've
some.
got some. We've got a reasonable amount. And we also have med components and stuff. I love watching the shadow cross the terrain.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You went through all this in a rover? That is
Not all of it. The Oscar Mayer rover is about like 64k away.
and then you walked the rest of the way. Wow.
I tried. I was like 7k away when the server shut down.
Boo.
But reactor is installed as a small warfare reactor, so that should give us a little bit more power.
Oh, it really did. Now I'm reading 33 minutes. No. I'm seeing 17 minutes on the batteries. So
Okay, it's a margin. It's a small improvement.
it
but
gave us
improvement nonetheless.
3 minutes, 3 more minutes. That's still 3 more minutes of travel time. I'll set her down when we get to probably 24, 25. 20, maybe 22. I know we'll have some left. My gosh, the canyons are so big. Because I blew the planet up. It's just absolutely monstrous.
Yeah, it's very true. But I will say it makes it pretty.
Yeah, and it actually makes you feel like you have to go somewhere.
We should find some ice. I probably could get some when we find some.
Yeah, and we've got 2 drill arms on the front of it that can grab ice as well. We also have a drill craft of our own tucked under the port solar array.
Great. That means there'll be a plenty hauling around.
Yeah. We actually know where an ice lake is. It's just,
Far away, yes.
159 kilometers so far.
Oh wow, almost the same distance as my base.
Yeah, I was actually thinking, like, is there enough valuable stuff at your base to warrant the trip?
I am near an ice lake, but it's surrounded by a cert. But it has a gold nearby.
We did get some gold. There's a gilded crack not too far away. Well, it is now. Like hatred, says Vice Corps. And connection problem.
There it is.
26 people watching and hoping we crash.
They might get what they want.
I have crashed this thing once before.
Yeah, I've seen. Even I was starting to clinch, going, pull up! That is an all too familiar feeling, no matter what.
Yeah, everyone's done it.
I don't know how many times I've done that to the miner and to the little freighter I had.
Why else would anyone watch an SE stream? True enough. True enough. Depleted in 12 minutes. It's going to be nice when hydrogen is the main source of fuel, and I don't have to worry about fighting gravity all the time.
Oh, trust me, you're still going to fight gravity, especially when you're trying to aero brake.
Well, that's a getting to Triton problem. That's a tomorrow problem. It's not a today problem.
Yeah, that is very true. That's a tomorrow problem. Always boom tomorrow.
No boom today, boom tomorrow.
Ah, humans.
Such a great show.
I loved watching that.
I have a bunch of friends who haven't seen the whole show, even though I've recommended it to them multiple times.
Considering that its airing was also a bit spotty at times, you know, I can understand that.
It's available on various streaming services, though.
But it's like, which season do you want to start at?
You start at 1, you go to 4, which is the last season. Forget about the one that says 5 on it. It's not worth it. Stay away. There are some good episodes in 5, but it is by and far the worst season.
Oh yeah, that's right, the 5th season. That was after they dealt with the big, huge crisis, and they had to find a cure for Earth, type of thing.
Yeah, it was. We have to write more because the studio told us we were only going to get 4 seasons. And so Michael J. Straczynski, who basically wrote the entire show after a certain point, was like, okay, well, we'll deal with this. We'll get it done in 4 seasons. And then, like, 3/4 way through the 4th season, they're like, you're doing well enough, we'll give you a 5th. And he was like, really? I've already compressed the 4th and 5th seasons into 1 season. So if the 5th season feels a touch on the rushed side, that's why.
Yeah, I do remember that. And honestly, I think that's where my attention span for the 5th season kind of fell off, and I think that was like probably for the best.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to head over this way. I'm going to land on that flat bit that's a few kilometers in front of us because we need to recharge again. This thing doesn't have great legs.
We'll manage, hopefully.
I'm hoping that more people will find us since I have the beacon on 200 kilometers now. Kraz says season 5 is some of his favorite episodes, and like I said, there are some good episodes in there. But I think you'd agree with me that the quality of the story in general falls off in season 5.
Peon nearby.
Yep. We've got things to deal with those. Babylon 5, Galatus. Earth's last best hope for peace.
I did like the fact that each season also advanced the story's year, so it actually was pretty cool.
Yeah. $2261 was where it really kicked off.
What was it that was the main lead after that? What was it, Sheridan Shepherd?
John Sheridan, Bruce Boxleitner, guy famously from Tron.
Ship fuel low.
Oh, geez. I just got a ship fuel low warning.
We'll make it.
I'm coming down for a landing now. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not good. You got it. You may want to come up and a little bit further.
No, we're good. We're good. We're charging.
Rare.
That was exciting. Only a little bit of a cant to the deck there.
It won't be SE without some excitement.
No, definitely not. Let's see.
All right. Did you want me to go collect some cobalt or whatever resources we need?
Let me see what we're low on. Let's see. Plenty of iron. Decent amount of cobalt. Plenty of nickel. Silicon is alright. Yeah, we got plenty of silicon. What's another one? Silver, we're good. Platinum? I guess we can't find platinum, can we? Got a minuscule amount of platinum from various things we've snatched. And 18 uranium. I mean we're okay on resources right now. Do you have you've got what are they called? Ore detectors on those things, right?
Yippers.
Yeah, so should be fine. I'm thinking actually of, because I feel like this will never be a carrier again, because we've put a large thing there. I need to wait for Nab before I tear her little ship apart. But I'm thinking of putting a better, like filling this in, putting the solar panels back, and creating like a walkway up to the top. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I need to go measure. 3. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Right at the back, so 1, 2, 3. So best way would be to put it right here. So I'll need some scaffolding. At least make it look good. And then we'll go 3. There. And we'll slap it like right there on a merge block. Oh, that's not the right thing. How are we gonna do this? I'll have to take that off, I think. Cut there, around there. Cut all that, drop it, and grab it with a big ship or crane and lift it up. So we'll probably need the help of the peeps. I have I'll put the merge block there. That. So that's what we'll stick to there. Which means no more building the bottom. Which means I can't build it too far out. So probably the tanks now. Probably want these because they're easier. One there. And one there. These also help us with our, what are they called? You know, I can probably put a welder here. One of these. Right there. Yeah, Torch Totem. It is a shame what happened to the guy who played Sinclair, but he was just a sick man, and he wasn't able to hold it together. It was his idea to leave the show. There we go.
At least he wanted to leave the show because of what was going on.
Yeah. Make some more large steel tubes. Need more of those as well. Let's see, are our batteries charging? Yep, in 2 hours. Not too bad. We're alright. we land on that. Who put it to disassembling? No good. Oh, but here, these guys get tons more energy, don't they? Oh, almost a megawatt. Holy cow. The sandstorms give us a little bit of energy here.
Better than what was happening at my base, where it doesn't do anything.
Okay. Everything I can do is...
On my side, it looks like it's just straight up raining.
Where was it? I want alphabetical creation date. Let's see, where is it? Well, this has got to be creation date. Alphabetical creation date. Why is Forzando and all these guys? This is not by creation date. This is not even close to creation date. What is... Small grid. What is it called? It's not that one. A little tiny airplane I built. It's a good little scout. So many... Whatever. Yeah, sort of randomly by
Well,
creation
it would
date.
help if I actually turn on my thrusters.
Yes. That'll do it. I should go up here and see if these are done. Yes, they are. Oh. One. Unable to place. place this. There we go. Oops. Don't want you there. And then I want there and there. And then there. Should be okay for space anyway. Turn down the wild noise. And then put that bottom thing there, and then put the other one up there. And then the rest of the deck will be able to get made out when we build all that. Bring you back down. Go.
Well, hopefully we don't have to go anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, I'm grateful for the power. Yeah, 780 kilowatts on each of the wind turbines. That's a number.
Not exactly what I mean. I had to put it on a dirty little connector just so it's actually get some power as well.
Yeah. More spinny. More spinny, more power.
And there goes my hydrogen.
We have a hydrogen tank with some hydrogen in it. So if you drag your bottle into the tank, it should work.
Ooh, okay, I'll do that.
Now things are a little less crazy. Is it only large good? Of course they are. Of course they are. A little scouting in this thing. Just checking out some nearby ores while the ship charges. Iron. Good morning, Trotless. How are you doing? How are things in Latvia? That's better. Oh, what's for breakfast? What does one typically have for breakfast in Latvia, Trotless? Trotless? Not Trotless, Trottles. I'm reading it wrong. Cold Zone, no. Ooh, I found silver.
Nice.
I'll grab a little bit more of that. Sandwiches or cereal or yogurt? Fair enough, not too different from here. Just talking to Trottles about what Latvians eat for breakfast. Doesn't sound too different from what Americans eat for breakfast. My favorite breakfast sandwich would have to be egg on bacon and a fried chicken patty with some good hot sauce on it. How about you? What's your go-to breakfast sandwich, Blue Set?
A good old breakfast sandwich is usually a BLT.
Oh, really? Go for the traditional lunch stuff. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a matter of making it.
Cheaper than buying it, that's for sure.
That is very true. Once upon a time, I used to actually go to Subways. They didn't have it on the board for this particular local branch, but I was just out order for a BLT. Apparently, they're like, "What's a BLT?" I'm like, "It's bacon, lettuce, tomato."
I didn't know what a BLT was. What the heck?
But here's the thing: is that they're not American, so they were, I think, from India. I think.
Oh.
So I think that's why they didn't actually understand it.
Yeah.
But they did a good job. It was delicious.
Nice. Breakfast burrito is a wrap, but a wrap I think is a subset of sandwich, and I will allow a breakfast burrito as a sandwich, in which case my breakfast sandwich becomes a breakfast burrito with, I like sausage, bacon, bell peppers, onion, garlic, salsa, and also hot sauce. Maybe a little bit of cheese, maybe some smoked Gruyere cheese in there, or some smoked Gouda. Smoked Gouda is really good with eggs. Making Galadas hungry now. Yeah, chorizo is a delicious sausage. If we do move to South Carolina, I'll probably be the only person within several 100 miles, if not 1,000 miles, who can make decent Mexican food. Open face sandwiches. Well, where's the other bun, Wall? Because an open face sandwich, you serve it, but you've still got 2 pieces of bread. I'll give you a calzone as a sandwich, but I don't think a pizza is a sandwich. A pizza is a pie.
I love calzones.
Calzones are good. I prefer different things in calzones than I do in my pizzas. Like pizza, I'm a pineapple, chicken, and bacon kind of guy. I'll eat more stuff than that, but that's like my favorite combination on pizza. With a calzone, I like it more herbaceous. I like sausage, lots more oregano, more garlic, maybe some spinach in there. Just a little ricotta instead of the traditional mozzarella, or in addition to. Just really good. Some meatballs, maybe. Tasty stuff.
Hey, for the printer, is there an on button?
It's all controlled with the I just turn the blocks on in the terminal, and then I control the speed with the mouse wheel and build vision.
Awesome.
So as manual as it gets, because I'm too lazy to be bothered setting up all the stuff that would make it easier. Any plans to do a new Valheim community server? I mean, that would be fun. The thing with, like, I liked Valheim, and we generally got, I think, a little bit more participation in Valheim, but the problem was, like, nobody watched Valheim. Like, absolutely no one. Like,
Yeah, sad as that is, we did get little reception for it.
it was lots of fun. I had a blast playing Valheim. But people want to see the space engineers. Like, this whole thing was, you want to watch Space Engineers? Fine, we'll watch Space Engineers. There was even a poll before we did this. That doesn't mean there won't ever be a Valheim server again. It's just, it's gonna, I don't know. I don't know, maybe we just run it on certain days, and then instead of streaming from it, just make like the occasional video from the Valheim server. I don't know. I want it to play into content somehow, because it will be running on my computer and burning lots of electricity, all that fun stuff, which is, to be fair, fairly cheap in this state, but still not nothing. Noganite, storms last at least 5 minutes longer than you want them to last. My own Valheim clip show, yeah.
I am printing off a new ship.
That's fine. You're part of the faction now. Our stuff is your stuff. Your stuff is our stuff. Today is the election of Europe Parliament. Is that like separate from like the Latvian Parliament? Is that like an EU thing, Trottles? I'm very ignorant as to how the EU is actually run compared to like, because it's a more powerful organization as an organization than say the United Nations is. So I'm not sure what level of influence the member states have on its legislators and stuff. EU thing. Okay, cool. So no Brits allowed.
Lol.
Got a good chunk of silver there. Probably enough for a few, maybe another med bay. Should be good because we'll need some kind of medical doodad on the orbiter. Big yawn. Sorry, guys. It's always interesting how squirrely things get when with the arrow mod on. Right. Okay. I know. They kicked themselves out. They weren't super integrated anyway because they weren't using the euro, and there was a bunch of other things that the UK was like, it was just a little different from a lot of the other member states. What you building there?
A reconnaissance vessel.
Nice.
It will have missile launchers if we ever get any, and Gatling.
You can replace the missile launchers with autocannon. Whoopsie daisy.
Oh boy.
Oh dear. Oh, this is bad. This is not going well at all. Well.
Perfect landing. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll help get the stuff out of there so it's lighter.
Haha!
Oh look, it's unstuck. Amazing!
A little smoky for some reason.
Yeah, that's fine. Smoky flavor is always awesome. I was actually having a little campfire out earlier tonight. Wanted to get that out before the rain kicks in.
Yep. We did some sausages over our fire pit the other night.
Yeah, all I got is just bunch of old people just going, oh yeah, that's a nice firewood there, and just goes back inside. Which happens to be my parents, so yeah.
And right on. Lots. There we go.
Probably the only thing this thing's not going to get is ion thrusters or thrust components, but otherwise this is fine.
There we go. This is the essay content I'm waiting for. The Valheim doesn't have these kind of moments. That is fair. The weird, goobery, oh, my ship's all broken moments.
Oh no, I get that with trying to build.
I saved it though. Not too bad.
Oh yeah, like nothing happened.
No problems. None at all.
Yep, Navarine will never find out.
Yeah, Chochels. I wouldn't want to live in that part of the world, man.
She's going to find out, isn't she?
Maybe. What else is smoking over here? Ah, that one. There we go. Not even smoky anymore. New coat of wax as good as new. Yes, exactly. Perfect. Perfectly fine. Nothing bad happened. Ever. What we got with our batteries here? Oops. Charge in 2 hours. I forget. So, I had asked if it was worth going all the way back to your base, considering it's 93 kilometers away, or because I know you're near an ice lake, but you're like, are you like within 10 kilometers of an ice lake, or like how far away from the ice lake are you?
I'm about 10k away from it. I'm
Okay.
actually about 10 or so k from the closest ice lake. It's still within riding distance of like 5 minutes, the bare maximum.
Okay. Because TPA is 141 away, and they are at an ice lake. But if you want to go collect your base, we can do that.
It'd probably be smarter to go to them first, since they'll probably be closer and at an ice lake.
Yeah, they are at an ice lake. I do know that.
Navarine has joined back in. Wow.
Hello, Nabarine.
Hello.
She is sleeping.
She's.
I didn't crash anything while you were gone.
Ah, yes. What bad thing happened?
Nothing. There was no... Why is there a tree downstairs?
Don't you know? Josh got bigger.
Apparently, Josh is coming through the floor. We were just discussing whether it was worth going to Blue Set's base or not.
I don't know.
Well, we come to a more thorough discussion or agreement that TBA would actually be just a one-stop shop for ice and more people.
Yes.
Well, I don't think TPA is interested in joining our merry band of corpsicles.
Well, that's fine. We could just still visit them and get the ice anyways.
Yeah. Praise Josh has got us. Yes, of course. So should we start moseying back towards TPA then? Just to collect the ice there with our proboscis drills?
Sure.
Okay, then let me go ahead and move my miner out of the way since it's all in there.
Okay, this is just in...
Well, that happened.
Some proboscis. Okay.
That happened.
What happened?
Well, I guess the place took out all the power from my batteries.
Oh. Did you have them set on discharge or something?
No, I set it on auto, so it just drained it instead of charging into it. Womp.
I do have the battery set on recharge on the main grid.
That'll do it.
Vice Corps says requisition TPA. Wait till they're asleep.
Like, they do know that once we are up in space, like, that's the end of the server, right? Essentially.
Hang on, I'm typing and I can't push to talk. Originally we were talking about getting to Triton, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like the server is going to get less and less stable. Besides, we need to open up our creative abilities for our tabletop that's coming soon.
Yes. We only have so many time slots available. But I am almost done with 6 episodes of a series. Outer Wilds is something that I played on my Twitch channel, and nobody prepared me for how incredible it was or told me to record. So all that is left of that are little clips. But I've been playing with the eldest for about a year off and on. And I'm planning to release that to the YouTube, and nobody may watch if they haven't played and think they would like to play a space exploration game, because there aren't many games in this world that are that you can play once. And this is a game that you can play one time, because the whole thing is about exploration and discovery, and everybody who plays it knows you do not spoil that game.
Indeed.
Yeah, Vice Corp was there. Outer Wild stream was so amazing. It's gorgeous. It's a wonderful game. DE thinks he won't enjoy it because he doesn't like puzzles, and I'm like, the puzzles are not like Zelda puzzles where there's one way to do it and you must figure out the one way. There are so many ways to do the puzzles. Which is actually something that gets on people's nerves.
This is true. I've seen it too.
So I want to 0.
You got Outer Wilds free on Epic? I did
That's
not
pretty epic.
realize. Yeah, I didn't realize that they did that.
how Tencent gets you to use their platform.
Oh, Vice Core, yeah. Like, if you know where to go and how to do it, then yes, you can get it. Like, you can do it the first run.
I own Outer Wilds. I got it ages and ages ago. I got it before
but you
Nab
just
did.
wouldn't. Yes, but you just didn't play it. Who here wants to see DE play Outer Wilds?
They can say all they want. I doubt anyone will be able to show up when I do my Twitch streams, because it's two different groups of people. I wonder if that's my problem. I just have my time slots are so disparate. I did get us some more silver. I did you a favor and turned your dampeners off on the ship you're building so it stops burning power.
Oh yeah, thank you. Sorry about that.
I'm
No
trying
worries.
to. I'm trying to turn. There we go.
What are you trying to turn?
The thruster that I just built off.
Oh yeah, hang on. What you do is you go to it.
I got it. I did it.
I have now turned all of the hydrogen thrusters off. So this is where, so Nab, so you have an idea. If you want to play with the ship, you see here where the Mirage block is. Now
Yes.
follow me. Look, another Mirage block. So we'll be
Okay.
cutting the big chunk out, and that merge block will eventually go a key
Okay.
right there.
Cool.
So that's the idea for our sled of corpuscles.
Okay. I don't know, DE. People want to see you play. I like basically everybody who's ever played it wishes they could forget it so that they could play it again.
But I've seen a bunch of it because I watched you.
Yeah, but you didn't watch all of it.
Right, I was sleeping because you stream
Yes.
late, and I don't stay awake late.
It has been such a joy playing with the eldest because he is, you know, it's like playing for the first time again. Because he's doing all of the putting together and it's pretty awesome. It's like the best of both worlds because I don't have to sit there going, you almost got it, because I can give little hints by like looking at something or something like that because I'm in control. He just tells me where to go. He tells me where to go and what he wants to do because the controls are a little bit hard.
There's a chunk of something on the ground.
That'd be the busted miner.
What? How did?
So it lost power, fell to the ground.
Oh, and exploded?
Yeah, so I'm like, I'll just print a new one.
Okay. The funniest thing is, so I see Klonk's name. It does not have an offline symbol for me.
Not me either.
It's like he's still here, listening.
Now, how do we get him to the other pod?
Oh, we're not. You don't understand. We're cutting the belly out of this. not right now, but we're going to cut the belly out and then glue the pods to the ship, then finish building ship around the pods. Nothing bad will happen.
Merge blocks.
Nothing bad will happen.
Ah, but you just said content.
At least it fell on the ground this time.
Oh, it fell on the ground both times.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not the only one who saw that.
I blame TPA.
Inventory full.
Always blame TPA.
They're in their crazy subgrids.
Well, they have many fewer subgrids.
Much.
Inventory
It is much.
full.
Anyways, they're to blame for all the subgrids.
Anyway,
Of course,
they don't have nearly as many subgrids as they did, and now it's more that they just have like an obnoxiously large grid that they're trying to take to space. Like, it's probably 5 or 6 times the size of this ship.
Inventory full.
In their defense, I let Creator play with them.
So the statement is, "What have I wrought?" is true then.
It's probably my fault, but I'm going to blame them anyway. Because that's how I am. See? I can be a manager.
Don't cat back me.
Who would do such a thing?
You would, 100%.
Maybe. Come closer. At high speed. How was that projector projecting?
Keen will only know.
It had no power. How was it? I don't what? Okay, I'm switching over to the nav cam because I need to go get a drink of water.
Okay, you're gonna have to see what on earth the thumping is because I don't understand. Collect all the metal grids. So English is a silly language. Everybody agrees on this. It has rules that it doesn't follow, and it changes over time. All languages do, but it changes very quickly over time. It's a silly language. Are you kidding? I just need one more. Just one? Thank you. Yeah. That, I think, you know, native speakers of a language generally aren't technically correct. I know that, so like one of my uncles teaches Spanish, because my dad's family, he's my dad's brother. Growing up, they were all over in Latin America because my grandfather was in the Navy and the Air Force. And so they were all over. And so they grew up speaking fluent Spanish and very, very white Ukrainian background boys. And Anyway, he's teaching in a middle school full of Cuban and Mexican heritage families, and they're all native speakers, and being schooled by this white dude that they don't want to believe when he's like, no, this is how it's spelled, look, vosotros is a thing, and they're all like, no, it's not, you're lying, you're making it up. No, I'm not. It's
What are we
Spanish.
making up?
Vosotros. Because it's not used in Latin America, you know. Whoa. So anyway, it's interesting. So, and I remember having a native speaker in one of my Spanish classes, and he was atrocious at spelling because a lot of the sounds are very similar to one another, and so they most of the time don't know how to spell certain words, whether it's a V or a B. They don't know, you know. So it's just interesting. So it's not just English. I'd say that's most languages.
We're moving.
Okay. Meow.
I'm seeing things fall off the ship. Are we eating stone again? Must be.
Perhaps. I don't know why we would be.
16 minutes of power. The ship is just so heavy. Needs so much power to lift.
Oh no, I'm not taking it as criticism. Like I'm an English teacher, but
Oh, the reason I was questioning the many much because there's less and fewer, right?
yes,
Much less. Many fewer, right? Many few. More
No.
few. More fewer.
no. You just say fewer.
No, I'm those opposites. Uber. There was a slash there.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not the same.
Why not?
It just isn't. Like. I can't go into the grammatical reasoning behind it all. Oof.
It's not my fault.
That was exciting.
You're exciting.
Sometimes. Why do I have 3 hand drills? Oh, I picked up 2
Because you
of
keep picking
y'all's,
things up.
and they stack. I forgot about that.
You don't know that I'm not a robot. This is the age of AI. Yeah, that's what I was going for, Kithmar. Many and fewer. I don't know. I can't argue with an English teacher.
Well, you can. I
No,
argued
I
with my
can't.
English teacher all the time.
But you're not my English teacher, you're my wife.
That's true. You can still argue with me.
It's not allowed.
Okay.
I read on the internet that if I
Fight
argue with
me!
you, I'll have an unhappy marriage, and I'll die a lonely, bitter man.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Okay.
It's being sarcastic.
Yes, I know.
We are about to, coincidentally, pass over the sarcasm now.
So Kithmar is correct because we know that fewer and less are different. Some people don't know the difference. DE was trying to compare it to much and many. I could look it up and we can
many
have a
more
little
and there's
lesson.
much more. Like, why do we have both?
It
'cause
comes.
Many is fewer and much is less. So many fewer, much less.
It comes down to sentence structure.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure my sentence structure is right in this case. It makes sense. It
There's
makes
a difference.
sense.
There's a difference between what is written grammar and what is said grammar.
So much is used to describe mass nouns or
Yes.
non-count nouns. So like juice, rice,
Sand.
patience, happiness. So when
Our
using
children.
when using much, the noun will always be singular. It cannot be plural. Many is used to describe count nouns or nouns that can be counted, like books, ideas, leaves,
Many
shoes.
fewer subgrids. Oh, I was right.
Then you just
Yes. Because
You-
I
but
went
you
much,
don't-
many, and then you said no, much. I was like, no, it's many. And then I was like, but it's back and forth. And so I was right. That confirms what I said.
okay.
To be fair, Neko, you didn't finish school. Maybe it was at the last part. Although I doubt it.
Much fewer was originally the only form used. Many fewer is more common nowadays. You have been part of the edited English language. Congratulations.
Yes, because you definitely speak the original Old English.
I
the
have
way,
been taught the older ways.
Do not speak to me of the old magics, witch. I was there when they were written. I'm older than you. That makes my English more correct.
So it's the idea, yes, in the sense of to be consistent, right? Fewer should be quantified by many, not much. However, just like we were talking about, English doesn't make flippin' sense. It doesn't follow its own word logic.
Right, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Because it's actually 3 languages in a trench coat.
That's like 6, but yeah. It's stolen languages. Stolen words from many languages. Much languages? How fewer, much, many more? I don't know what's going on. Fewer, much, many more when? There's a lot of things happening right now. Too many much things. "12 minutes. We're cruising though. None of this looking like great landing spots. Probably that plateau over there. We've just gotten so heavy that we can only move like 20-ish kilometers at a time. Oof.
Do you want to know how much we weigh right now?
I have a thing. It's on the lower right-hand side.
Okay, just want to make sure.
2 megatons.
That's a hefty boy.
Trottles, this conversation isn't your fault. This was DE questioning whether he should be saying much fewer or many fewer.
I'm questioning her authority. And now she's sassy because of it. Blue set. Blue set away!
I'm getting an unknown signal.
I ain't slowing down for you.
I'll catch up.
I hate rubber bands.
I have too many meters per second. Too much meters per second?
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to talk. She's shaking her head and giving me that. Oh my gosh, look. Not at me, but at her screen.
You know what I forgot to do?
Fill your hydrogen?
Yep.
He did.
If it rains, it pours.
I mean, you'll just spawn back up here.
That's true. But I don't like to lose these tools right now.
Reasons not to go skydiving with your good tools.
I thought I had hydrogen. I was proven wrong.
We have 9 minutes to find a landing spot. Making good progress towards the TPA spot. We need to find the other people. Like, I don't know where everybody else is. I'm doing my best to shine our brightest. Investigator Beacon is shining at 200 kilometers. What weapon mods are y'all using? Homeworld from Consti. Goes pew pew bang bang. And some of it goes fweem. I have to get her favorite sweet for her because she's a... I am her favorite sweet.
You're disgusting. Torch Totem,
No, what I
English
meant.
teachers...
What is my nickname, my dear?
Dolce.
No.
Torch Totem
It's not a
says, my English teachers made it hard, not easier, and that is specific. That's exactly why, because the English teachers fight with each other over English. So, when you have English teachers who fight the way that DE and I just did about how, well, you can have it both ways and it's still correct.
No,
even though not
possible.
technical,
Not possible.
like, yeah, it's so dumb. I already said English is stupid. English is so stupid, and all English teachers will agree with that.
I have 8
Uh-oh.
minutes. What?
I'm falling.
And you can't get up,
I died on the mountainside.
so you can get up.
We smote his ruin upon the mountainside.
Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, oh, well, this is steeper than I thought. Then I went, oh, I'm no patrol.
Yeah, I'll stop here.
But the good thing is, I did stop. The downside is that I didn't stop correctly.
I mean, your corpse might not have stopped. It might still be bouncing.
Oh no, it stopped.
Well, you'll have a chance to retrieve it because we're landing nearby. We're only 13 kilometers away from that unknown signal you chased.
Is the camera still on me or is it on you?
It's on you.
I don't care. I don't care who's on.
I'll take it back. That's what you get for arguing with me so much.
I don't, wow.
How dare you?
That's right. I'm sorry. This is your channel.
That's what everybody tells me. No matter how many times I'm like, no, I have a wife. She's there too.
Yeah, she's there. She's just there.
It's because you don't like space engineers, so they don't think you exist. Just wait until they figure out that I don't really like space engineers anymore either.
Yeah, well, I think everybody knows that.
This is
Because
for
you
you,
don't-
chat.
You don't play it on Twitch.
I mean, King doesn't know.
I think they know.
Yeah, they do.
Fuel low.
They know.
It's probably why I'm starting to see development videos for the second game.
Spool them up, turbines.
There's a bulldog that isn't ours right above us.
Well, they can just go away. It's pretty large, actually. No similar language to Latvian. Has to be some similar language. Like, it belongs to a family. Or is it like Basque, where it's like, no one ever spoke to us ever, and we're hiding in the mountains, and we made it all up ourselves. I don't know if you ever heard Basque. It's like all K's, X's, and T's. It's the weirdest thing. I mean, not if you're Basque. Then it doesn't sound weird. But if you don't speak Basque, it's very strange. Okay. Still says charge in 2 hours. I don't believe you. Oh, we're getting more power now because it's daytime. This is a pretty morning. No sandstorms. How convenient.
How do you say that?
I know,
It
right?
would be a shame if something were happen to the weather.
Ugh.
Well, something did happen to one guy in the server.
Mm-hmm. I like how we made this big hydrogen tanker and I've used it twice. Pretty typical me. That's interesting, Trotless. Or Trottles. Trottles, not Trotless. Trottles. Keep saying it wrong. Hmm. I think...
Okay, I put one of the bottles in there.
Let's see here.
You're making the cage.
A little bit, yeah, because we only need a 3x4 space in the middle. And then I can build the front of the ship as well.
Are you planning to like lower it down into there?
So I plan on cutting it off the ship and then having a lifter, possibly have one of the TPA folks build us a lifter while we're doing all this, or we can build a lifter ourselves. cut it off the bottom of the ship while we have this thing on a pedestal. Their giant ship conveniently would work very well as a pedestal. And then drop it out, slide it up, stick it onto here. And then we finish the ship, raise the whole thing up, and blast into space. Space. That's how you say it. What is it? Scaffold. That's what they're called. Scaffold.
Interesting. So is it throttles? Is that how you say it?
Throttles? Throttles? Nickname stands for TNT. So he's dynamite. He's one dynamite guy. Dynamite guy. Dynamite guy. If you don't understand that reference, you need to go watch Wreck-It Ralph. Like,
Are
seriously.
you talking to us?
Not to you! I was talking... Well, it doesn't matter. I was talking to chat. It's on me.
Yeah, I know. Is your mic not going through?
It should be. Are you hearing me now?
Yeah, well, I'm hearing you. I'm just looking at your OBS because your mic.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Okay.
Look,
Oh, it's up there.
Stream mix, broadcast stream
Yes.
mix, just like yours.
Mine doesn't do that. It's separate.
Mm,
I promise you, I use my OBS. You
well,
don't.
that's why you had all the weird echoey bits then. Okay. I know they're different. And thank you everyone for reassuring me that my mic was working.
Oh, I knew your mic was working.
Even when Nab was doubting me.
Oh my gosh. Do we want to get rid of that thing for he who types just so that he can enjoy his time on the server?
Josh has smiled upon him this day.
Good.
Reduction. Large blocks.
Is that a farewell, Proteals?
Praise Josh. Okay. I guess we'll board it this way like an airplane, and then it'll just raise us up on our backs. And we'll do a more traditional build. I haven't done a horizontal layout build in a long time. Because I like vertical builds.
So I had to build an ugly connector because the fighter I made, has a connector on the bottom.
An ugly connector?
Yeah, you'll see it when you get over to the aft port side.
Ugly connector. Oh. It just looks like what happens when you build ships in Space Engineers. doors. No doors, maybe? Nah. We'll use a sliding door. Makes a good airlock.
All right, she is connected.
Huzzah.
Well, DE, since you're technically the owner of this now proud vessel, what would you name it?
Give me a minute. I will accept suggestions from stream chat. Let's see. Hey. I like your designs, Blue Set. They look really cool.
Not my design, but I do love the blueprint for it.
Oh, okay. We've got a blueprint pirate, everybody.
Hey, at least I admit it's not mine.
That's the name, not mine.
But spell not K-N-O-T.
I love it.
Oh, that sounds good.
Hey, Nab, come see what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm using the fancy new blocks.
Okay. Where are you? There you are. Box.
You like?
What is... You mean just this box?
This is picture. You like picture? You like sight? You like how it look?
Yes, it looks... Yes.
Happiness.
Now, you say that this is going to be... Not this, but something else is going to be vertical? You want this to be vertical, right?
So I'm laying it as a horizontal layout for the first time in ages. She'll have to land on her tail if she ever comes back to a planet, but
Yeah. You want to come see my corridor?
I'm looking at my hallway. I'll see my hallway.
So there's a window.
Yeah, you look.
You look out the doorways?
You look at the back, and then this so people can see what's going on. So this is, it'll be pressurized up here. It may not be pressurized in the back, because this is where the cargo is hanging out. And then we'll probably put above it, all of our like a refinery and a assembler or two and some cargo containers.
Okay.
Wow. I'm trying to make it look all bare bones and fun.
Okay.
And then you look out the back right there. It'll be neat.
Cool. It's different. I like that.
Just check out what's going on in the back. Make sure, Clonk's behaving himself. I don't know. Seemed like a good idea at the time. I can't build too much more up, but I can do the forward bit.
Well, good night, Calidus. There's only 14 minutes left.
Okay, other than the missing thruster components, this thing is pretty much finished.
It is finished.
Well, that also means this thing is pretty much space ready if they were to go to space.
Nice. Space. Space. That's how you say that. That's how it's pronounced.
What are we missing to make? Are we missing something for thruster components?
Platinum.
Oh.
I don't think it was ever made.
Oh, we don't have platinum on this planet. Anything we've gotten is from asteroids and things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like very little.
And then I'll probably put some solar panels down the sides.
It just made one.
Hmm?
It's making
Making what?
thruster components.
Well, yes, we don't have many. We have very, very little platinum. Because it's only stuff we've gotten from asteroids that are fallen.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I see. It took 2 from the whole thing. Let me go ahead and take those out so they're available for the major build.
Well, I just built 11 thruster components for when we need them.
$250K, holy cow. It's a long way. I don't know what I'm going to do with the front yet. I want it to look vaguely rocket-like, but also unique enough to where people go, "Oh, that's interesting."
Rubber banding.
Good night, Rush. That's another thing, is if we do move to the other coast, a lot of these people are going to be a lot happier with our stream times.
Yeah, likely.
But who knows what will happen.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. I will just keep stressing out about it.
You know, one thing we need? Magnesium.
More?
We have run across quite a bit, but none is nearby.
Oh. If we do move, I hope it's not until later, because I have a Pink concert to go to, dang it.
Like October, right?
September.
I know, but we don't need to, we shouldn't move until it's our daughter's birthday. Your birthday present is a new house. There you go.
Congratulations.
This is your house now. We can't tell her that because she'll remember it forever and be like, no, this is mine. You told me on my birthday. There's no timeline. There's no nothings, no knots. Oh, connection problem. That was amazing.
All I'm doing is just in the cryo tank.
Okay, well, I thought we were done, but nope. Came back. Yeah, I think I've got a design idea for how I'm going to do the rest of this. I'm excited.
Good. It's good when you get excited about
Then
this game.
we'll need survival kit up front somewhere. Or maybe it can be in the back in the unpressurized area. That's super space engineers. So we don't need to worry about that just yet. But yeah, so we're gonna have storage on each side with some lockers so we can put like guns and things in there if we need it. And then you can look out and just stare and be alone. It's little, they're timeout chambers. Oh my gosh. If when we're flying around somebody has a hard time, we can send them to timeout. Oh man. Well, I'm tired, and I think I'm not gonna get anything more done on this today.
Yeah, I think
So,
most people are already off
Yeah.
too.
I think we will bail out at this point. It looks like let's give them a early 5-minute warning. Say we're ending a little early tonight. Just give them enough time to wrap things up. Anyway, folks, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. It's been interesting. We've been kind of all over. We have a blue set, which is excellent.
Yes.
So Blue Set will be starting with us next time. Well, if he's available at stream time. Have you picked out your cryopod yet?
That's what I was going to ask. Which color would you select for me?
Nabarine, will you colored all of them? Will you select his pod for him?
All right, let's take a good look at you.
Since Klonk took your pod.
Klonk took my pod.
I am very blue.
We'll put you over here in the complimentary orange.
Yay!
That's yellow, but that's cool.
Orange is there. There we
Yes,
go.
orange. is what
Sorry,
we-
it's hard to tell sometimes.
He's like me.
Yes, do you know? I will get in the pink one.
I mean, I got new eyes and everything. It's still hard to tell the difference.
All right. Well, folks, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back again next week, I believe. I don't think we have any plans. Unless... Nope, nothing on that week. It's the following.
Just a refrigerator.
Just a refrigerator, but that's the Saturday, not Friday. It's the day after next stream.
Yes.
Refrigerator, because ours is like, I'm exploding. So, not great. Anyway, folks.
But then the next one is our actual anniversary.
Yes, and I'm getting you a gift.
What?
I told you about it, remember?
Oh, yeah.
My gift to Nabarene is I will no longer be able to fill her with children. Happy anniversary.
Hooray!
Anyway, have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks for playing, Blue Set.
Hey, no problem. And also, too, bye.